Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot Readings from Heart. So this is your mid-month reading, 15th to the 31st of July 2018. Here we go. So Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Libra between 15th to the 31st of July 2018? Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Libra? Show me Libra between the 15th and the 31st of July 2018. What's coming in for Libra between the 15th and the 31st of July 2018? Show me. Alright, let's split the deck into three like so. Collect that up like so. Okay, there we go. Yeah, those were the right words. So who are you? Your Temperance in the month of, the last 2 weeks of July 2018. You're quite balanced actually, aren't you? Temperance deals with fire and water. You've got the cup with fire and the cup with water. And this is all about how you make two opposing factions blend. So some of you guys, it might be that you're the ones that are having to kind of bring two different factions together. You might have warring siblings, warring mum and dad, warring friends, a warring family in general. Let's see what this Temperance... I think that you're mediating, because Temperance also means to mediate. So what's the Temperance card about? What's Temperance about? Why is Libra showing us Temperance? Well, I think that you're trying to mediate between a group of people, the Three of Cups. I think you're trying to bring a group of people back together with the Three of Cups energy. The reason that everything is happening is because of the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So the Ace of Swords reverse means stagnation. It means that the situation hasn't been sorted out with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can also mean a lie. So I think the root issue is all about a lie that was told. What's this Ace of Swords reversed about? What's the Ace of Swords in reverse about? Also, it might be that you haven't spoken to someone in a while. What's the Ace of Swords reversed about? Well, a Knight of Pentacles, okay. So I just think that it's about somebody who's been very slow. They've been very slow to move. They've not made much of an effort. I think that what's happened is that there's not been much communication with that Ace of Swords in the reverse, and it's about a Knight of Coins energy. But the Knight of Coins can also be over a business situation as well. Finances, for example, with that Knight of Coins energy. But I think that this is either that there's been a lack of communication in terms of maybe some form of a business situation with the Knight of Coins, or maybe there's been lack of communication because of somebody who's been very, very slow to move. In the recent past, you guys have experienced the Six of Cups. So this is all about love and kindness, and this is a beautiful card. So I think in the recent past you've experienced the love of your family, the love of your friends, Libra, with that Six of Cups energy. But your challenge is the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this is either the challenge is somebody's not there. Two things with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Your challenge, and this isn't you, Libra, this is another individual. She's showing as a reversal. So your challenge might be that somebody around, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, she can either be overbearing as an individual, want everything her own way, or the Queen of Wands in the reverse can show as somebody who's highly, highly insecure, one of the two. But also, the third way to look at a Queen of Wands in the reverse, any Queen that's reversed can show somebody who's disappeared. So it could be one of those things. We'll see what this Queen of Wands is about. What's the Queen of Wands reversed about as the challenge? Magician. Okay, so this is about somebody who's got some intentions here, I think, with this Magician energy. I think the intentions are really to create disruption with that Tower energy. So I think that you're dealing with a very overbearing individual with the Queen of Wands energy. She's very competitive. She likes everything her own way. And I think that your challenge is because she's got an intention really to disrupt this group. That's why you're trying to bring this group back together, because there's been lack of communication. And that lack of communication has been about the Knight of Coins. Could be in a business situation, or Knight of Coins usually represents somebody who's trying to build something here. So it might be there's a lack of communication in terms of what you guys have been trying to build, or you've been trying to build something up with that Knight of Coins energy. I'll see what you've been trying to build with that Knight of Coins actually. Yeah, the Lovers. I think that you've been trying to build a really strong relationship up again with this group of people energy, but your challenge is you've got this really quite a divisive character in this Queen of Wands reverse, whose intention is simply to create disruption with the Tower. Why is this woman trying to create disruption with that Tower card? Why? She's worried with the Nine of Swords. What's she worried about? What is this lady worried about? Oopsie daisy, with the Nine of Swords. What's this lady worried about? She's worried about a King of Swords energy. So, I don't know who this person is with the King of Swords energy, but she's worried about another individual. Maybe this is where the breakup in the group is. Maybe if it's a woman thing, this concerns a man, for example, showing up here. Maybe she's worried about a man deciding between two people here with the Two of Pentacles. I don't think that you're in the situation. I think that you're trying to help a friend out with this. That's what I think's going on here. But it might be in a friendship here, not just a group of people. The Three of Cups is all about a friendship. So you guys are trying to mediate here, and this is all about a friendship, a group of people. The root issue why everything is happening is because there's been a lack of communication or a lack of action as well with the Ace of Swords in the reverse towards trying to build this relationship back up. And you've experienced the Six of Cups in the recent past. So I think that you've experienced warmth and kindness and love and support in your own environment. But your challenge is that you've got this woman, this Queen of Wands reverse, somebody who likes things her own way. She can be fairly bitchy, quite nasty if she wants to be, but I think her intentions is to cause chaos with that Magician and the Tower energy, because she's worried about this King of Swords, she's worried with the Nine of Swords, sorry, about an individual, this King of Swords, choosing maybe either you or somebody you know over her, and that's why she's causing all of the disruption. As a result of that, what you'll experience in the month of July, or the end of July 2018, is the Four of Swords. I think you guys possibly, this is a time of quiet with the Four of Swords energy. There's not much action that's being taken towards trying to resolve this. I think that you guys are trying to resolve this situation, but I think that somebody else isn't with the Four of Swords. But this is also withdrawal. What's this Four of Swords about? What's the Four of Swords about? The Page of Swords. So I think there's withdrawing from communication, maybe with that Page of Swords energy. Maybe communication about a fresh start with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands, sorry. The Ace of Wands is the fresh start card. This is communication, Page of Wands. Text message, communication, Page of Wands. Talking, speaking about, with the Page of Swords, sorry, the Ace of Wands, the new beginning, the fresh start here. I think that this isn't going to happen here because this woman doesn't want it. She's too bothered in case either Libra or somebody in Libra's circles take her shine away. There's somebody here that she's causing disruption over. She wants a particular person, and she knows that she's got to get somebody out of the way to get this individual. The most likely outcome for the month will be the Nine of Cups. It should all end on a good note, though. You've got this Nine of Cups. It talks about get-togethers and wishes being fulfilled. Coming in, what you guys will experience is the Five of Swords, though. So the Five of Swords suggests jealousy. It suggests conflicts. I still feel you've got conflicts coming in, and somebody's going to be feeling really disempowered and really disheartened and possibly quite depressed. And that's in the immediate future. And what's this Five of Swords about? What's this Five of Swords about? Well, death. Okay, so I think that this is about, with the Five of Swords, you guys actually, I don't think this is conflict, but I think with the Five of Swords, I think that there is a sense of what you'll experience is severance in this situation, a letting go of the situation with the Five of Swords, but also a sense of feeling kind of disempowered and a sense of disharmony with this Five of Swords, because it deals with the energy of death, ending, letting go, an ending in which there's a woman here, Queen of Swords, decides to cut herself off from the group. Okay, because this is ending the death card, in which I think the Queen of Swords energy decides to cut herself off. So I don't know who you're working on behalf of, Libra. Some of you guys might be working on behalf of another individual, because I'm seeing maybe two friends around you, and one of them is in a problem with another friend. And I think this friend is in a problem because they want a particular person, and they're afraid about this friend getting that person. But I think that what you, if this is you, and if you're having problems with a friendship because you've got a friend who's not actually a friend, who actually wants to take something that they know you could have, I think that you'll be experiencing the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about, well, disempowerment and lack of confidence and possibly some real sadness here. And also this is hurt. because you recognise that this situation has to end, and the only way it's going to have to end is by you cutting yourself off from it. So some of you guys might be just saying, well, if this King of Swords wants to be with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, just let him or her do it, because I really can't be bothered with this situation. Influence is coming in, the Six of Swords. I see you guys moving on, leaving this situation behind with the Six of Swords. What's this Six of Swords about? Well, the Eight of Swords. You don't want to be in this frustrating and entrapped situation. You're moving on from the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords shows frustration and feeling trapped, okay? It could be frustration in the workplace, for example, with the Eight of Coins energy, or maybe some of you guys are frustrated at forever trying to work through the energies, so you guys are moving on from them. I'm seeing you guys giving up on a person here, or giving up on a situation, because I think you've literally had enough of it. The hopes or fears, well, the hopes will be that the situation ends in a really good way, in a satisfactory way. You know, that you get your wishes coming true, because you'd like nothing more. It's either that Libra, and this is actually your card. Funnily enough, this is you. Yeah, of course it is. Queen of Swords. So this is you ending the situation and kind of moving yourself out of it with the Queen of Swords energy, because you're moving on here. You're frustrated by the amount of work and effort that you're having to put in to try and resolve this situation with this individual. You just say, you know what, actually, I've just had fucking enough. I really have. The overall outcome shows the Page of Coins. So I think with the Page of Coins energy showing in the outcome, this is all about you guys being very, very cautious with this Page of Coins. But then it could be an offer. What's this Page of Coins about? No, I think it's an offer. I think that the overall outcome shows an offer coming in to possibly try and resolve the situation with the Four of Wands energy. And you've got the Two of Cups showing there as well. It might be that if this is, you know, between you and another individual, and that individual wants a particular person that you want, it might be that you've got an offer coming in, because you do remove yourself. You give up with the Five of Swords in the immediate future, and you say, you know what, the only way I can end this is by just pulling out. So you're pulling out of the race. You're pulling out of the race, I think. And some of you guys, it might be that you are the one that's mediator between two people, two girls arguing over one guy. It might also be that you guys are trying to mediate and put together a relationship here, mediating a friendship, trying to work through a friendship here. But it might just be in the outcome, you guys will receive an offer with that Page of Coins, and this is the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups together. But it could also you receive something from this individual. It depends on who it's from. But I feel that a situation is going to be resolved. You've got this Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. Four of Wands is joy and happiness, and this is all about relationships and agreements. So it might be that there's, you know, a happy outcome, this Four of Wands energy, joy, happiness, reconciliations, and the Two of Cups energy and agreement with that Two of Cups energy showing up here. Okay, and you've got cards like the Sun and the Six of Wands showing after it as well. So you've got some fabulous cards. I think the situation will be resolved. It'll either be if you're fighting over a guy, you guys get the guy in the end. It'll either, or maybe a friend gets the guy in the end. But I don't think this Queen of Wands will get the guy. If this is if you're trying to mediate a friendship, you know, a situation between two friends, and you've got this woman here who's causing disruption because they're afraid of the King of Swords is going to decide that it's going to be you or somebody else instead of her. You guys, I think, in the immediate future be like, you know what, it hurts. And I feel really depressed about this with the Five of Swords. But you know what? In order to end this, I'm going to have to cut myself off from this person because influence is coming in. I want to move past. I'm sick to death of having to try and sort this situation out. So I'm just going to move on from it here. But the outcome shows Page of Coins, an offer. Four of Wands, possibly this is a get-together. Four of Wands is like a get-together. Four of Wands is like a meeting. It's like going out for a drink and meeting up to discuss the situation. So it might be that you're resolving the situation with this individual here, potentially. It might be that if it's involving you and another girl or another guy, whatever it is, you get the guy. But I think that the situation, whether it's resolving the situation with the Queen of Wands reversed or getting an offer from the person that you like, or maybe your friend gets the offer instead of her, the situation is going to be resolved. I'm going to quickly do this reading again. So for the mid-month reading for Libra, I'm seeing you guys playing mediator here, Temperance energy. You're trying to work some energies out in either a couple of friends you've got made with that Three of Cups, a friendship, a group, or this is in a, you know, your one-on-one friendship with another individual. Now, I think that the reason that everything is happening is because there has been the lack of action with that Ace of Swords towards trying to build this love, repair this relationship, trying to build this relationship up again. And I think that in the recent past you've experienced with the Six of Cups energy, love, proper relationships, proper love, proper togetherness within your own circle of friends and family and that type of thing. Because your challenge is you've got a Queen of Wands reversed. This is not a nice lady when she's reversed. She's highly competitive, very difficult to deal with, always likes to be number one. And I think that her intentions with that Magician have been to create disruption in either your one-on-one friendship with her or within a group friendship that you're a part of. Because she's worried about a guy here. She's worried about this King of Swords energy, you know, making a decision over her, making a decision to go for either you or someone else over her. And as a result of that, the energy around the last 2 weeks in July 2018 will be that you'll just withdraw with that Four of Swords. Or there'll be no action taking on trying to communicate with the Page of Swords, this new beginning or fresh start. However, things are going to end up happily. Wishes will be fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. You do have coming in, though, you guys feeling really hurt, possibly just lacking any type of confidence in this situation, any belief that this can get better, because the situation is all about you guys ending it by just completely withdrawing. So if this is somebody who's in battle with you for an individual, you'll say, let this person have him. I can't be bothered with it. Because influence is coming in. And if this is to do with a group that you're in and you're trying to mediate and work things out between two of your friends, you just say, you know what, I can't help either of them. So I'm just going to move on from this because I'm sick to death with the Eight of Swords. I'm so frustrated of having to, with the Eight of Coins, put all my effort and time into this situation. Your hopes would be, well, be a positive outcome, positive ending with the Star. The overall outcome shows, well, it's good. There's an offer coming in, the Page of Coins. This will either be from the Queen of Wands, reversed, he'll say, okay, let's have a get-together with the Four of Wands in which we can discuss how we can resolve this, the Sun in the upright, successfully. Something that's going to benefit all of us with the Six of Wands. Or this could be, if he doesn't play much of a role in the reading, I can't really see him. I don't even know whether this person really knows what's going on, because he seems to be, the majority of the reading seems to be showing your altercation one-on-one with a friend, or you trying to resolve a situation between warring friends. It's one of the two, I think. But either way, it's either somebody gets the guy, but it won't be her. Or it'll be, you know, she'll come back and she'll say, look, let's all just sit down and sort this shit out together. So either way, you're going to have a positive conclusion to the situation. All right, that's your reading, your mid-month reading, Libra, for the month of July 2018. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.